Okay guys, PD Tech here with a little video showing how I did the time-lapse video with my Mavic Mini. So if we go into the film icon above the record button, it brings up the camera options. So if we select photo and then time shot, and then that brings us a little slider bar, so you can slide that up and down to pick the interval between your photos. So 2 seconds is the shortest time span. So click on that and then press the shutter button. So it'll take a photo basically every 2 seconds. So really you want a scene that's you've got some movement in it, but you also want some static things as well. So I picked the wind turbine because it's got that static part of it, and then we've got the blades spinning around. It's quite a blustery day as well, so we've got the sky and we've got some clouds there. We've got some dark clouds, some white clouds, we've got a bit of blue sky, and we've also got the sun that's casting shadows across that field as well. There's a few animals in the field as well, which is nice. I was hoping they were going to move around a little bit, but a couple of them did. I made a little mistake there. You really want to line up your shot as well, get all the settings. I just chose the auto settings in the camera, but you can alter the settings however you want, the ISO and things like that. I locked the EV as well, and I just repositioned the camera to start it. So basically the more photos you take, the better effect you get really. And you can experiment with the time as well, at the time interval. So I think I took 421 photos, I think, and it gave me around about a 20-second clip. I think I stretched it out to 20 seconds. So obviously the more photos you take, the longer clip you get. And then it's saving all these to your SD card, all these photographs. There's quite a lot of data, so it's basically just hovering up there, just taking a photo every 2 seconds. I got a little bit of a strong wind warning there. It was quite windy. I wasn't too concerned. It was holding its position. You can see by the telemetry there, the bottom left, it was holding its position. I think it just fluctuated very, very slightly, dropped down a meter or something. So once you've got all your photos, you need to bring them into your video editor. And I use DaVinci Resolve. I think the latest one is 16 I'm currently on at the moment. And it's got a nice little feature in there. Obviously it depends on your video editor really, but on DaVinci Resolve, when you put all your photos in just a folder and they're all sequentially numbered, there has to be just the photos in there, nothing else. When you import those into DaVinci Resolve, it detects that those photos, those individual photos, it detects it as a clip basically. And when you import it, when you go into that folder and import the photos, you just see one clip, and it's actually made a video clip basically out of those photos. So then you just drop that into your timeline and you can stretch it. You can alter the time of it or whatever. You can stretch it out, shrink it or whatever. I think I slightly expanded it slightly, made it slightly a longer clip. And also it didn't really need it. There's a stabilization function in DaVinci Resolve that you just click it. It's got a few little options. I think one of them was something like your camera's on a tripod basically, so it steadies up the camera. So, but the clip was fine without it really, so I just selected that option just to help it a little bit. And I think it just it takes a point on the screen which is the same in every photo, like the tower of the wind turbine, and it fixes that in one place. So all your photos will be based around that, and you might lose a little bit around the edge. There might be a little bit of cropping around the edge of your image, but I didn't notice any, to be honest. And the Mavic Mini did a fairly good job. So I'll try doing it again, see what I can do. But obviously the effects depend on the scene. We've got some nice sunshine coming across the field there. You get some gold, and there's quite a lot of gold colour in that field. And some of the animals were moving around, which was quite funny. And I captured the blade spinning at different speeds as well, depending on how fast the wind was going. And obviously the sky was quite good as well. There had some good clouds there. So hopefully gives you a bit of inspiration, gives you an idea how to do it with the Mavic Mini. It's the first time I've used it on there. I've done time lapses before with other cameras, like action cameras and video cameras and things, but this was the first time we've done it on the Mavic Mini, and I think it turned out quite well, really. I was quite pleased with it. So hope that's inspired you, and maybe try it on yours or whatever. Okay guys, take care. Hope you enjoyed that video. Fly safe. Bye bye for now.